Today, we're going to learn how to play Demon Hunter's song, The Pain in Me Is Gone. Get your guitars tuned to drop B, and let's get started. Okay guys, if you're not familiar with drop B tuning, starting with your thickest string, your 6th string, it goes B, then F sharp, then B, E, G sharp, and then C sharp. So once your guitar is tuned to drop B, we'll get started. First of all, we're going to learn how to play the chords, and there's about 8 chords in the song, but it's fine. They're pretty simple to play. You can play most of them just with your index finger because they're just power chords. So if you have downloaded or have seen the chord sheet that I provided over on Buy Me a Coffee, then you know all of the chords are 5 chords. So you have B5, C5, D flat 5, and all that means is you're playing the root of the chord and the 5th of the chord, which is basically a power chord. So if you keep the strings open in drop B tuning, that's a B5. Then you're going to press your index finger on the 1st fret, and that's going to be your C5. Then we're going to go to the 2nd fret, and again, these are just the top 3 strings. That's going to be your D flat 5. Then we go to the 4th fret. That's going to be your E flat 5. And then we're going to go to the 6th fret, and that's going to be your F5. The 7th fret, G flat 5. 8th fret, G5, and then your 9th fret, A flat 5. And those are all the chords that we're going to use in the song. Okay, there is no intro to this song. He just immediately starts playing on this F5 on the 6th fret and just hangs out there almost for the entire verse. Okay, so that pattern there, it's all downstrokes, and he's going to hang out on the F5 for almost, like I said, like almost the entire verse, and then he's going to go to this E flat 5, and then he's going to go to the D flat 5 for a turnaround, back to the F5 on the 6th fret. So he starts off with these quarter notes, 3 quarter notes in a row, and then a pattern of 3 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note. And it's going to sound like this. And then it just repeats. But once you finish up that last set of 8th note, quarter notes, then it's only going to be 2 quarter notes. And then the pattern of 3 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, quarter note. I hope that makes sense. It sounds like this. So when he starts off, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Does that make sense? And when he switches, I think it's on the word hour, going from our wounds, that last set of 8th note quarter notes, before he hits that quarter note, he's going to shift to this E flat 5. It's going to be like this. When he does this turnaround, it's going to be after he starts that first 8th note, quarter note sequence. He's just going to do the first 8th note, quarter note, and then switch to the turnaround. So it's going to be like this. and then back to the F5. I hope that makes sense. If not, comment down below and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. So all together. When he goes into the chorus, so he's going to be on this E flat 5, and instead of going after that first set of eighth note, quarter note sequence like that, instead of going to the D flat 5, he's going to go to the C5 and C5 into the D flat 5 to start the chorus. So that's the chorus. So he starts out on this D flat 5, and then he's going to go all the way down here to the F5, and then the A flat, from the A flat to the E flat 5. And then it starts all over again. C, D flat 5. And I counted out like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I counted out like that. And you just have to like go back and play that and listen to where my accents are whenever I'm switching chords. I'll just play it again real quick, slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 4 and 1. So that's the chorus. Now the verse is the same, but when you come out of that second sets of verses into the chorus, you're going to do this. And those notes are, you're going to be on the 2nd fret, and that's the 5th string, and you're just going to stay there. So you're going to slide from the 2nd fret on the 5th string down to the 6th fret, and you're still on the 5th string, and then you're going to hit the 7th fret, and then you're going to go all the way back up to the 2nd fret. And all that's on the 5th string. And then you're going to start your chorus. Now when you come out of the chorus into the break, it's kind of like there's kind of an intro to the break. So you're going to hit the C5 to the D flat 5, then to the E flat 5, to the F5. So it's going to be like this. And that's the kind of it's kind of the intro to the break. It's kind of strange. It basically, that's the lead in to the intro to the break, if you will. I don't really know what to call that section in the arrangement. But coming out of I'll just play the chorus and then I'll do up to that part, okay? So once you get to that F5, you go all the way back up to the C5, and then it starts the real intro to the break. And that's just that B5. And then he does that bend right there. And he's hitting this, he's on the 4th string. Yeah, 4th string on the 6th fret. And he's doing a pull down. The pattern is all downstrokes. Like that. And I'm muting the strings. Most of it's muted throughout except for the chorus, I guess. And it's just that B5. And when he finishes that sequence, he does the 4th string, 6th fret bend, and then starts all over again. Here's that pattern without the chords. And when he's done that, I think it goes through that twice. I can't remember exactly, but once he finishes that, the last bend that he does, then he's on the E flat 5, goes down to the G5, and they're playing electric guitars, so I think he's bending, but I'm playing acoustic, so you can, because he's just bending to that, to the just a half step to that next note. So you can play it any of those 3 ways, but because I'm playing acoustic, I just go ahead and pluck all of those. Okay, so I'll just play it all the way through and then we'll go through it. Okay, so it goes from the E flat 5 to the G5, A flat 5, G5, back to the D flat 5, and then it goes to the from the D flat 5. Then it goes to this F5. Yeah, F5 to the G flat 5, back to the F5. And then D flat 5 to the E flat 5. And then you're kind of starting all over again with the E flat 5 to the G5, A flat 5, G5. Back to the D flat 5. And then instead of doing the F5, G flat 5 together, he does this bend, and that's on the 6th fret and the 6th string, and he's doing 2 bends, and he's bending down, and then he goes back and starts all that over again on the E flat 5. That's how to play The Pain in Me Is Gone. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about what I went over during this tutorial, please don't hesitate to comment down below. I will get back to you. If you want to know how to play the lead parts, there are some lead parts on the verses and the chorus. I will be putting up a video over on my Buy Me a Coffee page for my early access members. If you're interested in that, just click the link down below. God bless, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.